on now, you can't even do this. Look.
Yo, you already know what time it is. It's your boy Don P, the West Coast host with the most, right here on the Riding and Smoking podcast. It's another one like the other one, and today I got a very special guest, my dog Dregs One. What's poppin', bro?
What's up, Don P? Thank you, man. Thank you for bringing me on here, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, the stuff that you do is, it should be talked about, bro. You know what I mean? You're. I see you documenting Bay Area hip hop culture and culture period. Just Bay Area culture period. What made you even start doing that?
Just the passion for it. That this social media thing works. This entertainment thing really works when you just do things you love, bro, and share the thing that you're actually interested in. And I didn't really see people too much digging into the crates, so to speak, for the things that I'm interested in, which is rap music from the Bay and graffiti from the Bay. And
Right.
I just wanted to see if I could engage with people on that level. And it was an immediate response to it. So I decided to keep going. It evolved into a podcast, evolved into a day party. And we got some more exciting things coming up for the future.
Yo, that's crazy. I hear that you got your start in hip hop culture as a graffiti artist.
Yeah, really, graffiti and rap and DJing was all kind of happening at the same time, like very
Yeah.
organic.
Yeah.
Literally like ciphers on the Muni bus, and then people be tagging the Muni buses
Turned
and
up.
turning it up, man.
Yeah.
So it was like some tangible you could reach out and grab it. And I started seeing that there was a whole rap scene and graffiti scene that was worldwide legendary that was happening in my backyard.
Wow.
And so me and my friends, just growing up in San Francisco, were able to participate from a very early age.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then when the social media age came around and you start like using your, kind of knowledge or whatever you knew about the Bay and hip hop culture or whatever, what was the moment when you realized like, oh, I need to keep doing this?
I had been trying to just turn the social media up for a minute to put a spotlight on the music and the other things I was doing, and it wasn't really sticking. So I put some time to investigate what actually works with these algorithms and these platforms. And I found someone talking about sports, and I'm like, oh, I like how they do this with the pictures in the background and the videos. I could just do this for graffiti. That would be
Right.
tight. And I just posted a video, put my phone down, went to sleep, woke up, and I had like 10,000 new followers. And my my notifications been
Wow.
buzzing ever since. So
Wow, that's
yeah,
a dope story, man. We gonna clap for that one, man. That was a
appreciate you,
dope
man.
story right
Appreciate
there,
you,
man.
man.
Man, well, what's next for Dregs One?
Well, right now we're about to launch the History of the Bay Day second annual event.
Mm-hmm.
I got my homegirl, my day one Priscilla, with me right here.
Yeah.
She's gonna be working with us on the team.
Okay.
We're doing a real professional, doing big. Hope to have you out there come through,
Oh, that'd be dope.
be in attendance, and we're trying to really make this an experiential event to bring these things that we're talking about, the graffiti, the breakdancing, the DJing, the rapping, to life in a real experience that you can reach out and touch for the people in the community. So that's coming up this year. And then other than that, man, new podcast, History of the Bay podcast every week. And I'm glad that you got me on here because I could be on your podcast. And then hopefully you come to my podcast
Oh,
someday,
man,
because I'm
yeah.
noticing that with the podcaster community and other genres like stand-up comedy or news or other genres, they all support each other's podcasts.
Come on, man. They got to,
And
man.
they
That's
all
the way to
hop on
win.
and they support each other. And that's how people cross-pollinate their audiences. So
Yeah,
I'm
man.
honored that I had the opportunity to do that, to hear today. Shout out to Filmo Mike's podcast. Shout out to Lil Blood. Shout out to No Vultures and everybody else doing their thing, man.
Man, this is the podcast episode right here, man. You feel me? Because real podcasting been going on out here. A lot of folks know, like, I'm one of the first ones to get my feet wet. Like, when it come to podcasting and media and stuff, I wasn't scared. I was like, fuck rapping, I'm finna do this. You know what I mean? I'm finna try to figure out how to make my people famous. I'm gonna try to get my people out there more. I'm like, yo, double XL, let me get a page. They're like, oh, man, let me get like 20,000. I'm like, bro, hold on, slow your roll, chief. Like, we'll go start our own magazines. You don't know where I'm from. I'm from the Bay. We independent. We'll do our shit ourselves. So when I took that attitude, I was like, media is something that we lack.
Yeah.
And podcast came out, and I was like, yeah. And I tried every different kind. I'm like, I'm trying to talk, but I feel like when I saw you, I was like, oh, this one of the people I kind of figured something out right here. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, he got his thing going with the, you know, with the pitch. But then I like mostly was how consistent you were. And then I was like, okay, those two was good. What this nigga's coming with next? What kind of story he gonna have next? You know what I'm saying? I want to see what the next story is. And here you came with another story, right? And I was like, oh, I see where he's going with this, right? So I was inspired, and I want to say that you inspired me. I'm sure you inspired a lot of others. But man, thank you for not quitting.
Oh, right on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for not deciding to just say, oh, that part of my life is over, so I don't gotta say nothing. And thanks you for sharing.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and thanks for coming on the show today.
Of course, man. I appreciate it. You know, we've been building for a minute, so I'm glad we had the opportunity to do this, and it means a lot to hear that, man. We all need motivation to keep going,
Definitely.
keep putting paint where it ain't, man. And,
Yeah, the amoeba store, front of the store thing. Is that what you're doing again? You was talking about?
Nah, so that was a live podcast we did last year with Pilo. And Amoeba has been a sponsor and supporter of the podcast. But this year, we're going to be at the Midway, October 19th.
The Midway.
Yeah, and we're renting out the whole venue, baby. So it's going to be a movie, man.
Oh, that's going to be big.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I will be there.
Yes, yeah.
Anything you want to tell everybody real quick before we cut?
Just keep doing your thing, man. Believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Apply yourself to supply your wealth. Keep pushing, keep doing your thing. Shout out to the whole Bay Area, the whole world, because the whole world rocks with us. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy Don P, man, for having me in the building today.
Man, that's real big, man. It's your boy Don P right here on the Riding and Smoking podcast. No joke. I just had Dregs One on here, and we did the real podcast thing, man. We talking podcasting today, man. It was dope. It was refreshing. Yeah, man, it was lit. Thank you for tuning in. We out.
Come on now, you can't even do this.